And so we did a lot of analysis on the last. Hopefully I can recover that video. The Camtasia stopped working, obviously. So if it doesn't work, I'll just probably revise the video itself and then show you my thought process. So we're in the middle of this trade right now. I got 2 contracts on. I'm looking for a move to get going back down in the close, moving in towards the pivot line to the bottom of the horizontal that I had before at 60.70. So I'm looking for the market to show weakness in the close right now on a Gann signal. I talked about adding the 3rd contract on the top of the band right now as it goes up and then comes back down through. I'm coming into the last 15 minutes of trading for the day, at least my last 15. Looking to pass step 1 and move to step 2, so that's where the targets are right here to be able to rotate out of this one and move to the next level. This is actually the day 10 overall of my trading. Over the last, I think I started this combine on March 1st. I'm trying to pass, obviously, to move on to the next level. All right, so 61.76 and 61.16 is the 1.5 piece. So let's see if we can at least run that. So we're looking at 61.19, 61.17, 1.5 P drop from 61.76. That'll be the high right there. If it's got any strength, it should be able to run the 1.5 P target. I'm looking for roughly a 900, or yeah, it's got 40 ticks right now. I'm looking for a $900 win right now to move to the next level on 2 contracts. So we need another, what do we need? We need another, obviously I'll take a lot less, you know, I'm not going to give it all away on one trading day. Want to move our stops in definitely closer now. Don't want to screw everything up. I mean, market goes back up to above the 61.76 handle, we probably lose the trading combine because I'll be wrong on time and what I believe is the market's going to do right now. But I want to give it some ability to get above that too. So we'll hold above the 62.04 high right now. I don't believe we'll see above that right now, but who knows? Trading is a crazy business. But hey, you know, you got to realize what you're doing sometimes and where you are in your combine levels. Be willing to reset if you have to get past the level that you're looking at right now. You know, once you get into real money or a pro-funded account, then you have to trade completely different. Can't risk everything on one trade, but you can in step 1, and definitely step 1 is the easiest, like I said, of the combines to pass. Just take enormous amount of risk and just go for it. Try to get past it and move on, because that's the goal. It's not about what your statement says at the end of the day. It's just move to the next level, period. Because if you do blow it, you know, you just reset and move on and do it again sometimes. I like to reset one time. I have a free reset every 30 calendar days in this particular combine that I'm in. So I'm always willing to reset at least once. in step one. Let me rephrase that. Step one, and also in step two. But once I get in the pro funded account, I trade completely different. So you'll have to look at my pro funded account trading that I did towards the, I guess it was September through all the way into December, really, to build up the levels so that I could take money away from at the end of the year. So I'm looking for a nice downward move into close here. Right now, I'd like to see the market get at least go retest the 61.44 level. And if nothing else, I'd love to see it get down to here at 61.39. See which way the market wants to come into close. So we got about 7 minutes left where the markets can go kind of haywire crazy between here and the 130 mark. So I'm looking for a downward movement. All right, we want to get closer now. We don't want to take a full hit today if we don't have to. It's time to get close to the market now. See what happens. If it's going to come our way or not. It's that time. The market's either going to fall or not for us. And if it doesn't fall, then it's going to go up hard, I'm afraid, quickly. Notice I'm trying to take as much profit as I can on one contract and keeping the other basically at my break-even mark. You'll see me do that an awful lot on 2 contracts, by the way. Getting paid for your time, basically, in this case is how I'll look at it. Because you don't know if the market's going to. What I'm looking for is a quick downward thrust, and if it doesn't show that, then most likely that next thrust will go up here above the 61.76 level. So let me get my screen draw tool out. So if it doesn't do this, then what'll happen is it'll do this. And I don't want to get caught in that into close. So I usually like to look at it go quickly my way, and if not, I'm taking profit off and getting the hell out of Dodge. So we're setting up basically a 10-tick day right now. So getting paid for our time on 2 contracts, but we're also looking for the market to get to our level and us move on to the next level, step 2. And we use the bands basically, the volume. I'll just rephrase this video to show the volume numbers after this trade's over. I'm using the top of that band right now to keep me in the trade. You know what, we're going to go 61.54 because I got really close there. Decisive number. Which way does the market want to go into close? Does it want to go back down, or does it want to go back up to the top of the band? Top of the band would bring it back to 61.70 basically. I want to hold that 61.58 because that makes a positive day. +9 looks like on the trading day right now. All right, I'll be back. Let's see what the market settles down at the 2:30 mark. Next 4 minutes, let's see what happens. Took our shot, didn't win, did not. Made a little bit more money, get closer to 32,000. I'm at 31,217.9 now. But the market did not want to go the direction I thought. Into close, it's going, who knows where the hell it's going to end up. I never know. I just take my best shot at what I believe is a good market signal. We'll talk about it after the 1:30 mark here in a couple minutes. I'll be back in a couple. All right, so here we are at the last minute that I like to look at trading. And it did fall a little bit, but it didn't go down the way I thought it was. Screen draw tool again. What I was looking for the market to do basically is come down like this. Here I am getting in. That's me exiting. Let me rephrase that. I'm getting in on this band over here, by the way. I got in here, and then I got in over here, and then was able to take advantage of what I believe was the market based upon volume. And we'll look at the volume levels that I used to get this horizontal lines here in a minute. So the bottom of the band, the top of the band, and I was taking a trade on here and taking a trade on here. And this one here, I could have waited a little bit better for that one. So see me getting in on the 1 o'clock mark, and then again getting in around the 10 minute after mark, and risking basically the high of this line right there is what I was willing to risk on this particular trade. And then taking it down, which I believe that we could have went down to 61.19 level roughly. 61.16 it looks like right now, 61.19, 61.16. That's kind of where I was looking for this market to fall from here. Looking upon this and this, it was looking pretty good. And looking back, it was looking good. Be able to take it down with your technical indicators. In the last 30 minutes of close and looking for 1.5p. And then move on from this combine to the next. Now, volume related numbers that I looked at today. Highest red, highest blue, because we kind of had a seesaw day. Here's your highest blue bar volume right here, coming in at 8:30 in the morning. And this was your top of the band roughly in that area, 61.71, 61.70. And here comes your highest red bar volume right here at 10:11 with this band. So it's a very tight window here that the market basically, now you look at this band and go back here, you're going to see that we traded inside this band pretty much for the whole day. Back into it, and you see the trades that I took on as well. So this band came into play several different times during the trading day. So I just took advantage of what I believe was perceived weakness in the market and tried to trade that into close. That's all this trade was. Perceived weakness, shorting into close based upon the last few days and the crude oil market being weak. And I was looking for the market to basically get the 15-minute candlestick over, or 15-minute candlestick market here. So what I was looking for on a screen draw tool, let's drag this up here. You see my Gann signal through here, right? There's your trend line. Here's your Gann signal, and I was looking for it basically to come back like this. So we're looking at this level like that. We're looking at this. We're looking at us to complete the triangle, right? That's what I like to talk about, complete the triangle. So if the market would have been able to come down into close, it could have completed the triangle roughly down here to the lows. Now you'd take a lot less profit on your move, roughly, right? You know, it means it had to go through pivot, through S1, and come down to the lows at S2. This might be a couple days out before it reaches down that low, or the market might decide to come back up and do this a little bit before it comes back down, right? You just don't know what's going on, but you take advantage of what you believe is true, your technical signals. Take advantage of masters, trading masters in front of you that's been in front of you, in this case WD Gann, and you look at volume. You know, you got Wyckoff with volume. You've got your I'm not thinking of you have oh, come on, David, you know the dude's name. I have to pull up my website again. I'm having a senior moment right now. Hold on. Sucks to get older, man, but you know what you're talking about. I'm thinking of wave theory right now, and I'm trying to remember who is my wave theory guy that I've studied over the past. I know the name, I just having a brain fart right now. No, that's not what I want. I want to go to start here, I believe. Is it welcome? I forget what tech. I haven't been on my website. Alright, so here we go. Yeah. Ralph Nelson Elliott. There you go. Ralph Nelson Elliott. He's the wave theory dude. So you have the wave theory. You have Wyckoff with volume, and further studies with him was Tom Williams and VSA concepts and whatnot. Volume spread analysis that he used. So you use your Gann, WD Gann. I use wave theory. This wave, you're looking basically at this level. This is a minor retracement in the downward movement right now that's just happened. So you're looking at a wave and then a continuation of this downward movement until volume tells you otherwise, that this move is done coming down, or in this case maybe a retracement. It's a retracement off the highs basically. So this, your wave pattern right now has been doing this over the last 6 months or so, November through here. You look at an ABC retracement maybe before the market decides to come back up this level. So that's the theory being played out right now. You have your $67 handle high, and you have your $58 handle low right now, and you're playing inside that retracement off of the level right now. You're playing off that retracement trade. So the short side trade inside the retracement of the long. It's kind of the theory right now being played out, and as an overall in my trading that I've been using lately to get myself involved in short side trades. All right, so I believe that'll do it for my day today. Hope you enjoyed today's video. We didn't get a lot out of it, but we did make a little bit of a profit today, and I moved that much closer to moving into step 2. I'm at 31,217.9 for those that care. I'm only trading a couple days a week due to work now. This was trade date number 10 for me. I started this combine basically March 1st. I'm only trading about 3 days a week right now on average due to my work schedule, where I have a lot of 10 o'clock starts now, which is not conducive for trading a crude oil market, because I like to trade my time between 9 a.m. to like the 2:30 mark. Have a morning session, afternoon session. Today was my afternoon session. I like that. I like afternoon sessions on Monday, unless I decide to get involved in it on Sunday night for a longer term trade, meaning holding it for the day period. You'll see me do that occasionally on Sunday night into the Monday. That's kind of the overall goal of that. And then I have my Tuesday trading where I try to take advantage of that. I don't know if I'll trade tomorrow or not. We'll see how the overnights play out around the 12 o'clock mark or whatnot, 11, 12, 10, 11, 12 tonight, my time, until, you know, when I go to bed, look at it one more time, decide if I want to trade them that morning for a little bit or not. Most likely, let's see if I want to trade that Monday or Tuesday morning, and then try to find another day in the week that I can trade to make it a 3-day week for me as far as trading goes right now. That's basically what I've been doing right now, is trading 3 days out of a week, and try a goal right now, move on to pro funded account, go to step 1, step 2, get back into pro funded, build that account, and then go into funded account. That's the overall goal this year, using my work to obviously I'm paying $150 a month to TopStepTrader. I think my bill actually comes up either at the end of this week or in the beginning of next week. It might be tomorrow that my bill comes up for the $150. So it's the ability to trade their money, and make money. Last year I was able to pull out a little bit. Hopefully this year I'll pull out a heck of a lot more. That's the overall goal here. You can trade step 1 completely different than step 2 and pro funded account, but and add a lot more leverage in step 1, believe it or not, to move on to the next level. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.